I would like for you to meet Dan Leone. Dan is a lifelong fan of the Philadelphia Eagles football team, says John Gonzalez in the Philadelphia Inquirer, and he was thrilled when he got a job working for the team. But then he posted online that he thought a trade the team had made was retarded. His bosses saw it, and he was fired because of it. Postings can destroy your career. Today, I will explain how your web print can prevent you from having your dream job, show you a way to avoid being victimized by your web print, and tell you about a great tool that can greatly enhance your career development. I have a job that I love, and I have a large web print, so I can tell you how valuable this is. We'll begin by looking at how your online postings or web print plays an important role in your career development. Employers do check the web print. They check it both of prospective and current employees. They look you up when you're applying for a job, for example. In fact, there was a survey. This was reported by Patricia Kitchen and Dave Marcus in the article Employers Scour Web for Details of Applicants that was reported in Newsday. In this survey, they talked to 275 American job recruiters, and 70% of the ones that they surveyed had rejected a candidate due to things they had posted online. To quote Catherine Spencer Lee in the 21st Century Reference Check, employers are scouring the internet for hints about prospective employees' professional qualifications or lack thereof. Kitchen and Marcus also quote a 20-year-old accounting major named Ermin Deljanin, and he said, "It's not about doing illegal things, it's about giving people the wrong vibe about yourself. If you make a silly face in one of your pictures, the employers can think you're very immature." Job recruiters will also look at this. I conducted an interview with Paul Wayner, a senior partner at the Clotty Group. Now, companies hire the Clotty Group to find employees to fill key positions. And Mr. Wayner said they often bypass recruits because of an unprofessional presence online. Even who you associate with matters, says Marcus and Kitchen. Employers will look at your friends, and if your friends are losers, they might assume that you're a loser also. It can also cause you to lose a job you already have. One example is of a young woman named Jessica who works at the Baker Publishing Group.
We caught up with one Granville woman who says she was fired over something she posted on Facebook about a coworker. We took her case to an expert.
Really, I put on Facebook that I have a coworker that's a liar, and it'll bite her in the butt someday.
And that coworker, a friend on Facebook, printed it off and took it to their boss here at the Baker House Publishing Group. A few weeks later, Jessica says she got this termination letter.
So the best rule of thumb is if you don't want to see it on the front page of the newspaper, don't type it into your keyboard.
Derek Whitty is a Cooley law professor who just wrote a thick essay on using digital evidence when it comes to the law. He tells us, outside of your race, religion, or gender, employers have a right to fire you for anything, including your Facebook status.
Another example comes from a paramedic named Dawn Marie.
When Dawn Marie Souza, divorced mother of two, complained about work on Facebook and was fired for it, she had no idea it would change what the American worker could say online. Souza, a veteran paramedic, ran into trouble in 2009. She claimed she was unfairly suspended at work. She went online later to complain. In it, she wrote, "Looks like I'm getting some time off. Love how the company allows a 17 to be a supervisor." 17 is code for a psychiatric patient. After colleagues joined in the discussion, Souza twice used more derogatory terms.
Fast forward, about a month later, you find out your job is being terminated, that you are being fired.
In her termination letter, the ambulance company, AMR, pointed to her internet posting. Quote, "Such disparaging comments on Facebook are also a violation of the company's blogging and internet posting policy."
These examples show that this issue is real. Privacy settings are also not enough. Jackson Lecca, in the article Antisocial Networking Can Backfire in the Wisconsin Law Journal, said even the highest privacy settings on Facebook still allow for someone to search and view information about a person, such as a photo or other personal attributes. Even deleting it may not help, because others can post it. One example was reported by Michelle Conlin in the article You Are What You Post in Business Week. She interviewed Josh Santangelo, who's a web developer. Josh had posted some embarrassing details about a night out with some friends, and a short time later deleted it. But by that time it had been picked up and put on a blog, and 5 years later, if you do a Google search of his name, there are over 90,000 results, but the first 7 are all about that embarrassing night out. So clearly, your web print can be a major obstacle in developing your career. Fortunately, there is a solution. Introducing the Webprint Eraser. The Webprint Eraser fixes your existing web print. It removes incriminating writing in things like tweets, blogs, and Facebook. For example, what if you had posted this? Well, Webprint Eraser will erase it for you. Or, what if you had posted this? You might not want your boss to see that, but don't worry, the Webprint Eraser erases it. It even removes what others wrote. It searches 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, and it's automatic. So if someone posts this about you, don't worry about it. The Webprint Eraser is there to take care of it. Or, what if a friend had posted this? Well, again, you might not want your boss to see that, but that's okay. The Webprint Eraser erases it for you. It can also deal with problematic photos. It goes far beyond keyword searches. It uses advanced face recognition software and GPS location coordinates. So if this is a picture that maybe says something bad about you, it's okay. The Webprint Eraser is there. Or what if this picture has something to do with you? Again, you might not want your boss to see that. That's all right. The Webprint Eraser is there to take care of it. The Webprint Eraser uses URL blocking technology that makes postings inaccessible and disables all links to those postings. It also can prevent future webprint problems by issuing you warnings, and there's even an optional waiting period that you can set. And you can use it wherever you post, whether it's a desktop, a laptop, as well as apps for all major devices. So now consider how great your life will be when you get the Webprint Eraser. You see, having a job you love enhances your life in many ways. It goes far beyond money. It gives you a sense of purpose. It can give you personal fulfillment. In fact, there's a quote in the quote database website from Confucius that says, "Choose a job you love and you will never have to work a day in your life." It really is second only to your choice of life partner in terms of the impact it has on how satisfied you are with your life. And if you love your job, you'll be more successful, and if you're more successful, it'll lead to higher income. And thanks to the Webprint Eraser, you can have a great job and still enjoy using social media. Before I tell you how to get yours, let's review. I've explained why you must have the Webprint Eraser. Buy a Webprint Eraser because your webprint can hurt your career, it works great, and it will lead to a fulfilling career. You can purchase your Webprint Eraser at www.webprinteraser.com. You can get a 1-year subscription for $19.99 or 3 years for $29.99. That's a bargain compared to the cost of losing a high-paying job.